George wanted Temple of Doom to demand a lot more of its audience than Raiders had. The second picture, like Empire Strikes Back, he wanted a darkness in the second Indiana Jones film to kind of push the envelope a little bit further toward the dark side.
It's a thuggy ceremony.
And so I went to Jack Valenti, and I was the one who suggested to Jack a PG-13 rating. And I said I would endorse it, I would talk to the MPAA, and can't we have a rating called PG-13 that's in between PG and R? And Valenti agreed, and we actually were able to get the rating approved by the MPAA. Jones' character, as I said before, is a guy who is kind of has some character flaws, you know, and is not as charming as he'd like to be. In moments he must be, and other times he's perfectly charming. I think he's an unpredictable character. Scott was more of a spoiled brat. She's kind of like a 1930s movie star prima donna. And so I was looking at a lot of movie star prima donna types in my search for Willie Scott. And I have been looking for about 2 or 3 months and really hadn't found anybody that was ready to cast in the film. A couple of candidates, among which was actually Sharon Stone, who read for me and had come in. And she was high on my list, not because she's a prima donna, but because she could play that. She was really a good actress. And when Kate Capshaw came in, I didn't know Kate from anybody. I mean, she just walked into the office. But she brought a light into the office that I had never seen before. I mean, I was kind of blinded by this kind of light that came into the office. It was all from her smile, by the way. And I went to Harrison, brought Harrison the tape, put the tape in at Harrison's house and said, "This is Willie Scott." And Harrison said, "I agree." And George saw the tape, and George said, "Yes, but I want her to be blonde." Because Karen Allen had the dark hair. Willie Scott has to be blonde, so poor Katie had to get her hair completely bleached like Gene Hart. He was somebody who sort of came in. We had an open call, and I believe he came in through an open call where you let anybody who wants to be an actor show up if they're the right age. I looked at like 200, 300 kids, and he by far was the best for the part. He was like a 11, 12-year-old kid going on,
I said what you said. I touch nothing.
We had written a mine train chase in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and in trying to get the budget down to an affordable figure, I was slashing whole set pieces. And one of the scenes that I slashed was this big minecart chase, like shooting on that bridge, because that was not a special effect. There was not a matte painting below us. There was a 1,000-foot gorge and a drop to the rocks below. And I have acrophobia. I hate heights, and I never once went across the bridge. I could go about 85 to 90 feet out from either end, but I couldn't go to the middle. And I would have to get in a car and drive 1.75 miles to get to the other side of the canyon, to then get back on the other side of the bridge to get a shot. And that's how scared I was of that bridge. My favorite moments in the movie is where Shortround and Indy are playing cards, and Willie is being scared by every jungle creature she encounters. A lizard, an owl lands right in front of her, another lizard in a tree. I mean, she is just terrified. She's running back and forth. They're playing cards, and of course, Shortround catches Indy cheating. George and I really had the same relationship through all 3 films, you know, one of tremendous respect and confidence and fun. I mean, we had a really fun time making these pictures together.